Now we will do a monthly planner right here. So let's fast forward to where I already glued everything in there and put the washi tape in there. All done. So now we're gonna do the folder, and those are the pictures again. As usual, you gotta cut them out. So boom, there you go. So now I'm just placing them there to decide how I want to put them. And of course, Mod Podge again. Just in case you're wondering why I didn't use any scrapbook paper this time, it's because I decided to keep it plain color, especially since it's already yellow anyway, and I like the contrast with the yellow and red and blue, so that's why I kept it as yellow. So now for the back, just do the same thing you basically did in the front page. And boom, we're done. So now we're going to do the pencil box. And of course, we have to cut those small pictures. And Mod Podge again, of course. Now do the same thing all around the pencil box. And we're done. Now on to the bookmarks. Again, I printed this out in the Microsoft Word. I made the sizes into that size already from the Microsoft Word. So I'm going to make my bookmark back to back, and that's why I'm doing it like this. So I'm gonna put a double-sided tape in between them, just so while I'm cutting it, it's not going to move. So now I'm cutting the papers into the size that I want it to be, and to make sure that it's the same size, of course. So now on to the big tape again, of course. I am going to put a big tape around, well, all over the bookmark, like so. I'm gonna tape both sides of the pictures and making sure that there are no air bubbles in between. So that's why I'm doing that. I'm making sure that there are no air bubbles at all. And since the tape is not big enough for my bookmark, I have to overlap it. But if you're gonna do it properly, the overlapping in the middle is not really gonna show. And now we're going to cut it and make sure to leave a margin. Don't cut it too close to the picture, just do it like what I'm doing right there. So there you go. Now, just to let you know, the other two bookmarks that I did, I put that cardboard in between to make it a little bit harder, because I noticed that the first one I made was a little bit flimsy. Now onto the ribbons. There you go. Those are my choices of ribbons. I'm gonna put a hole in it first. It's a hole puncher. So now I'm cutting the ribbons, and when you do that, it gets frayed. So I heat it up with the lighter, and of course be careful when you're using a lighter. If you're not an adult yet, do not use it. Ask an adult for help instead, okay? So now we're going to put the ribbons through the hole and do like what I'm doing right there, like so, to all of the bookmarks that you have. And all done. And for the last one is the binder. These are all of the Singularity pictures as well from the concert and from the music video. And this paper right here is the right size that I need for the binder. So we will go ahead and cut the papers, the scrapbook paper, like so. If you have a cutter, go ahead and use it, but if you don't, you can just use a scissor. It's fine either way. So now time to check if everything fits properly. And it turns out for the back, I made a mistake. I forgot that there are those things in the back, so I had to redo them by doing that. And now it finally fits. There you go. Now time to cut out the pictures again. And I finally finished cutting. So now I'm going to see how I want it to be. Oh, that's good. And for this one, I'm just going to use the double-sided tape. Do the same thing for the back. And you're done. So now it's time to put them together in the binder, like so. And I just found out that it's easier to put the middle part. That way, if you open up the binder. And there you go, all done. So here are the finished product, finally. Here it is, the binder, the folder, and then the notebook. Another notebook, the monthly planner. Oh, my bookmark got caught in it. So the bookmarks, there you go. Bookmark number 2, bookmark number 3, and then the pencils, here they are, and the markers, the pens, everything. Pencils, and then the ruler, and there you go. I hope you like it.